Hey everyone, Ashton here again from MuseThemes.com. To follow up on our image distort widget that we recently released, I'm happy to introduce our new text distort widget. This widget is built to apply a distortion effect specifically to text. As you can see here in the demo, there are several types of distortion effects that the site visitor will see when they hover over certain text. This widget links up with a paragraph style, so it makes it easy to set up. Once we connect the widget to a paragraph style, it will apply the effect to all text using that paragraph style throughout the site or specific page. And if you're setting this up on an existing, already built site, this makes it quick and easy to get going. Let me switch over to our Muse project file with some text in place that we can apply this widget to. And now I'm going to jump into our library and drag out our text distort widget, and we'll drop it on the page here off canvas. As I mentioned, this widget links to text with a paragraph style, so the actual widget itself can stay off canvas and out of the way. Now, if we want to apply the distort effect to just certain text on this page, then we can place the widget here on this page. However, if we want to apply the effect to certain text throughout the entire site, we would need to place the widget on the master page. For this example, I'll stick with just this one page. Now, we've got this big text here on the top, make a statement. We'll apply our distort effect to that right here. So let me open the Widget Settings panel. And first option, of course, is Paragraph Style. This is how the widget knows what text to apply the effect to. So we'll look at our headline here, and we'll click into the Paragraph Styles panel. And inside this panel, if we click on each of our headlines, we can see there is a paragraph style applied to both called Big. So we'll take that name, switch back to our Settings panel, and we'll type Big for Paragraph Style. So now the widget will be linked with the headline and any other text on this page with that paragraph style. And already we can give it a browser preview. We'll hover over our text, and we can see the effect is already in action. Switching back to Muse. You can use multiple widgets on the same site or page to create different effects on different text if you'd like. So let me drag out one more widget. And I'll take a quick look at one of the text boxes below and check the paragraph style for it. So let me go with this first one here called 2 lines. Now in our paragraph styles menu, we can see that it has a style named S3-2-lines. So we'll switch back to the widget and enter that inside. And I'll set a couple different options here as well. We'll give it the 2 lines hover style. And for distort effect, we'll go with number 4. And let's give it another browser preview. And we can see that both widgets function and operate with their own unique settings. I'll jump back to the options panel one more time. Now, as you probably saw, there are 6 hover styles. Each creates a different type of distort effect. And then for distort effect, there are 7 different options. So just for a little clarification here, there are 2 separate elements that you can control. The hover styles are what we see listed here at the bottom of the demo. There's 2 lines, circle, etc. These are the biggest differentiators. Now, distort effect controls the style of the distortion itself. Now, each of these examples in the demo have different distortion effects applied in addition to the hover styles. So all of that to say, between all of the different combinations of hover style and distort effect, there are 42 total possibilities. Now, down here in our styling section, most of the content styling options are pretty self-explanatory, so we won't cover each setting, but there's a few key settings here that I do want to mention. Distortion color. This is the primary color setting for the distort effect. And then distortion element thickness. This applies a thickness in pixels to the distortion element. Most hover styles have their own unique settings found below this option. For hover styles that do not have specific options, such as the underline and line through, this is the setting to use in order to apply a thickness to those elements. The remaining settings below allow you to customize elements of individual hover styles. And those settings are labeled with their exact purpose, so we won't go into detail here as they are pretty self-explanatory. So thanks again for joining me for another tutorial video. Hope this helps and that you find this fun and useful. We'll catch you in another video very soon here at MuseThemes.com. Cheers.